What up, my geeks? Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine. Today I'm going to show you a really cool tool that YouTube just put out for you creators there, the YouTube Copyright Match tool. We're going to take a first look at it and see how you can make sure that your intellectual stuff is not being copied and, of course, being used by other people. So Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine, Think Magazine, Put Into Geek. You got me over on the socials. Over on YouTube, you can like, comment, subscribe down below, the bell notification for the next video. Now, YouTube came out with this really cool thing called the Copyright Match tool. What is it? Let's take a look really quick. This is the email that I got. The Copyright Match tool is an ability to look at the videos that you have and then try to match it with the content that it sees on their site. So if this video, if any portion of this video in more than a fair use type thing, and fair use, you know, maybe a couple seconds would be used on another video, but if they get past that point of what is kind of considered fair use, then they'll flag it, and then they'll put it in this list so you can review it and see if it's something that you need to take action on. And of course, if they take whole videos, then they can do it a lot easier. So they're really working on getting this. Now, I've already done this on Geekazine's channel, and of course, I want to show you everything that you see here. So hopefully this works. I connected to my older YouTube channel, the channel I used before I really started using Geekazine, and it has a lot of my videos on there, and I'm pretty sure that people have copied videos from there. So I'm hoping that this works, because I use this on another one of my channels and it pulled up the copyright stuff. So before, if you go to the dashboard, this is the old one, you'll notice on the right here there's nothing that says anything about copyright. And as that goes, and you might not have it just yet, but that's okay. You'll get an email and it says, hey, put it on there, and then you can get it from there. So let's go back here. Let's hit this check it out button. Let's see what happens here. If it doesn't work, we will go to the Geekazine channel to show you there. So yeah, this channel does not have the ability to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here, and we'll show you what it's like with my regular channel here. So now we have an area called copyright, and if you click on here, if you have the ability to do that, the copyright, you'll get a page that says, you know, make sure that everything is good and you didn't give out permission, and you know, and you agree to be part of this whole copyright thing, because it's going to look on your channel as well, and it's going to find stuff that you might have copied from somebody else. So all of my content on Geekazine is basically my own. I've created it. I rarely use anything from any other channel. I've tried it in the past and it's always failed. So I don't even mess with it too much. But here's the thing. This is how it works. You upload your video. The idea is any video that's uploaded after that technically would be considered the copyright infringement or whatever. Now, there are some exceptions here. The first exception is if you do a collaboration. Like, for instance, I just did a collaboration on South by Southwest, where myself, Miriam Joire, and Wesley Faulkner basically talked about South by Southwest, the recap. And the idea was we were all going to put it on our channel. So I was the first to upload it. And then if Miriam uploads it on her channel, then you might see I might see a copyright there. So that's one instance of that collaboration, and that's perfectly fine. The second one is if you have put Creative Commons on your videos. Now, there are a couple videos out there that I have that have Creative Commons on them. That means that you can use it however you do, as long as you give me attribution. It'll also show up here. Now, this is also cool, because with the attribution, you can make sure that they're properly attributing you, and if they're not, then you can take action from there. It's all on how you work things out with the other person for the collaboration, or how much you care. But there are some videos that make millions of views, and people try to capitalize that by putting it on their channel and hoping that somebody will click on them and they'll make a few dollars. And that's wrong. That's totally wrong. That's called freebooting. And Facebook is notorious for freebooting, where they'll even take YouTube videos and they'll put it on Facebook, and nobody will be the wiser. And and it would be really nice if this copyright check could actually move into Facebook and check all the Facebook pages, videos for that. But this is a good start in the YouTube area. So let's take a look at it now. So now we're back on Geekazine. We hit the copyright here. And as you can see, I have a few things here. A couple of them are, like I said, collaborations. Like, for instance, back in the day, CES, I worked with my friends over at TPN, Tech Podcast Network, and we created joint content. So the video is on my page, and the video is on tpn.tv live event coverage. So you'll see that right here. Then we'll click on that, and it'll open up the YouTube channel, and then you can watch that video right there. You can see what's in there and how it's all set up, and which I set it up at the time, so I know exactly what this was and how it works. So that's a collaboration. That makes perfect sense. Let's go back here. There is one. Let's move up here. Here's another one that was a joint one, but this one right here, Vegas Pro 15 released. What's new? I didn't do this. I didn't give permission for anybody to upload this. So let's take a look over to there, and there's my video right there. And let's see. Let's just kind of play through it. Yet they didn't blur out anything. Now, just so you know, you can actually take a video, and there are programs that allow you to download. Now there's web pages that will try to steal the YouTube content, and then they'll put the engine into their web page, so you can download that video straight from there. And so they could actually download it, and they could do something like they could blur out the Geekazine logo right here, or crop it in to try and avoid any type of those seeing those logos. It's very important that you put stuff on your video that makes it very unique, and that's why I always put a logo on the bottom corner. That's why I always put my branding on there, so it looks as close as possible. There are some other ways that they can change it. Like, I've seen people take TV shows episodes, and they'll do something like shrink the size, so instead of it being the full screen, it'll be in a frame of some sort, and the frame is moving, so the different video changes might mess with the algorithm. And of course, YouTube works on that daily to try and figure out how to avoid it. So copies of the latest episode of Walking Dead or Big Bang Theory or something like that doesn't go up onto the site, and people profit from that. So in this case, this guy right here, Ramiro Cannon, published this on September 21st of 2017. This video is part of my YouTube copyright, not part of the Creative Commons copyright that I have on here. He's got 326 subscribers because of that. We can go over to his channel and we can take a look at what videos he has. And I bet you he's just basically taking everybody's videos. And yeah, I'm looking at a lot of these videos, and I'm pretty sure none of these are his. So with that, we can come back here, channel copyright, and we have three options. First is move to archive. Second is request the video removal. And then the third is contact channel. Well, let's bring this over. So now you see the three options. The first one is move to archive. Second one is request a video removal. And then third is contact channel. Contact channel, basically as it says, you want to do it on the up and up, and you don't want them to be all upset, because you want open line of communication. And some people, what you could play it on is one of two ways. You can say, hey, I want you to remove this channel. I don't want you to remove this video because this is not yours. Two, hey, if you want to keep this up and continue, let's work out a deal. Let's work out a collaboration. Pay me some money. I don't know. There's lots of different ways you could work that. And so opening the line of communication, the idea that they will come back and respond to you, and then you make a friend. That's always a great way. But in this case, I think that this channel, this guy is not going to do anything. He just wants the money. He just wants those extra views. So, and it looks like in the match here, it says that he used 80% of the video. So, and that's more than fair use. Fair use, you're talking like no more than 25%, and that's being very generous at that point. So let's start here. So this first one, this is a TPN live event. So I'm going to throw this over to the archive, which means I've seen it and I know what it is, and that's okay. So I'm going to move that over to the archive, and now that will not be there anymore. Now we'll go up to this one from Ramiro, and we can either send an email, we can contact the channel, or we can request the video removal. So we're going to just do straight up video removal. One match selected, we want to request the video removal. It's going to come up and it's going to say, I'm the copyright owner. Let's just zoom this back out to regular size here. I'm the copyright owner. It's affecting me. There is no relationship to the copyright owner. Let's just make sure that that's the right your job title or role relating. Owner. So I'm gonna say owner. So the affected party is myself, and I can actually also choose company, organization, or client. Name of the copyright owner. Let's zoom this in. You don't need to see my face while we're doing that. Name of the copyright owner. I'll just say Jeffrey Powers, and a phone number. I'll put this in a second here. We'll go country. And we'll go United States. And then I'll put in my address. I'll do that offline really quick. All right. The video requested for removal is this video right here. The Vegas Pro 15 released. What's new? Removal options, scheduled a 7-day notice. And then a standard request removal. 7-day notice. Once the request is validated, YouTube gives the uploader 7 days to remove the video and avoid a copyright strike. If they don't, the video is removed after 7 days. Standard is these removals can lead to copyright strike. YouTube processes the video removal after validating the request. So if you don't want to give them 7 days to remove it to avoid a copyright strike, then it's just down, they get the strike, and then chances are that they're if they have 3 strikes, their channel's removed. So and that's all about the validation. So it's not going to happen instantaneous. So in this case, we're going to give this guy a chance. We're going to say, okay, I'm going to schedule 7-day notice. So once they validate that video and they make sure everything is matched, then they're going to go to the this guy over here and say, hey, you got 7 days to remove the video. If he doesn't, strike. Simple as that. And then, of course, all the legal agreements, I have good faith that use of material in the manner complained of is not authorized by the copyright owner. So yes. Information of this notification is accurate. Yes. I understand the abuse of this tool. It may result in the termination of my YouTube account, and say yes. And then finally, I'll do a signature, which I will do offline. This is basically just putting your name in and going and hitting the submit button. Now, once that happens, it looks like you get an email. I'll go copyright infringement, a notification confirmation, and then of course it will give me some other information from there. Has my address on there and everything. So you get the confirmation, and now you can watch that. And I'm guessing after 7 days, I'll get an email, or when he removes it, I'll get an email saying that this was removed. So we'll see what happens here and go from there. So that's basically how the channel copyright tool works in the new beta version of YouTube Studio. So if you don't have it just yet, just be a little patient, and it will show up, and then you can go through. Now, you can also check messages right here. You can check removal requests right here. So there's the scheduled removal video already removed. Look at that, resolve. So that's pretty instant if you think about it. So and then of course the archive, which are the videos that you archived, saying, okay, I know about these videos, and I'll deal with I'll either deal with them later or never deal with them all, because we have a joint relationship here. So, and that's it. That's basically the content removal tool from YouTube, the new tool that's just showed up on, some people probably had it before me. Now I have it, and I've put it on a couple of my YouTube channels that I work with. And as you saw, the one channel, it didn't have it yet, but eventually it will show up in there, and I'll be able to add the copyright option there. So if you have a lot of videos that are getting copyrighted, getting stolen to other YouTube channels, this is a perfect tool. And then, other ways to check your content online. There's a great program called TubeBuddy, which I talk about all the time. TubeBuddy.com/geek if you want to find out a little bit more about that. And basically what that is a tool that it'll have an area where it will also check for duplicates for using your, not only just your videos, but also your names. Like for instance, I have a report every time Geekazine shows up in a YouTube video. I know where that video is, and if it's using my identity to try and promote their video, getting the search and stuff like that, then I can fix that and go from there. So all right, well, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. My name is Jeffrey Powers. What's going on here? That's on Geekazine Live. Of course, you can go over Jeffrey Powers from Geekazine. Thanks a lot for watching. Of course, you can find me on Geekazine, Facebook.com, Geekazine, Twitter.com. You get the idea. Go ahead, like, subscribe, comment down below your thoughts about this video removal tool and what you do to make sure that your intellectual property is being protected and not copied so somebody else can make money. So thanks a lot for watching. Like I said, the YouTube copyright match tool, Geekazine First Look. You guys geek out, and then we'll see you next time. Take care.